Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Stephanie Michelle, Coach of Style, and I am so happy you've joined me on my channel. Before we really get started, I want you guys to go ahead and do me a huge favor and subscribe to my channel. The channel is growing and I am very grateful and super excited about that. So join in on the conversations, join in on some of the topics, and I hope you learn and love what you're watching. So yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, jump in here with me. I am a personal stylist and a style coach. And as a style coach, I guide women on how to master their personal style and lifestyle. So a lot of women work with me over an extended period of time, learning how to master the right steps on acquiring the things that they need so they look and feel better and they execute that confidently. So I wanted to share some of the things that I discuss with some of my clients, but this particular topic tonight really is something that I've used on myself, and I've incorporated it into my business over the years. And that's what I did to really change my life. And I mean a drastic change. So there's something that you see that helps you. Go ahead and drop down in the comments and let me know what that is. If there's something that you want to discuss, once again, drop down in the comments and let me know what that is, and I would love to correspond with you. Or if you're looking for a style coach, let me know. I love what I do. All right, let me just get right to it. There are really several components of great style. And I need you guys to know that it is so much more than just clothes. A lot of times women in particular, because that's my main group, but a lot of times women over the age of 35 start to look at style as really just clothes. And it's more than that. Style is an expression. Style is a story. Style is an adornment. It's an accessory. But when you put it all together, it creates this vibe. It creates a feeling. It creates how you're presenting yourself visually. So those components, you also need body language, color, movement theory. You need skin, hair, nails, there's symmetry, colors. There's so many things that go into it, and it's so much more than clothes. So I always like to stress that if you're looking for great style and you're only looking at the clothes as the sole factor, you're doing yourself a disservice right from the jump. So let me just get right into it on why I wanted to do this. I wanted to do this because I sit out and I watch and I talk to so many different women in various forms of life. And the one thing that I notice all women really want is they want to be seen and they want to be heard. And a lot of times you're seen in the wrong way and you're heard in the wrong way. And it's because of how you're presenting yourself. So I wanted to share some of the things that I've done to really invest in myself that really changed the way I function and the way I teach my clients. So there are really 5 things. So you ready? Let's get going. All right, the very first thing is spirituality. Sounds crazy. Like, wait a minute, we're talking about style and we're talking about spirituality. Yes, very important. All of us have to have a foundation of something. We all have something different that we believe in, but it really, your spirituality helps guide and helps shape your foundation. It helps guide how you're going to live your life. It helps you with, it's a barometer, really. It really helps you on how you're going to function, you know? So, number one of the things you need for yourself, you need to have the spirituality. a lot of times the decisions that you make with your style come from your faith or, things like that. So I really, as you work with me, I really want to know what that is. I want to know where I'm coming from or where you're coming from. The next thing would be your mental capacity. Why? Because that is one of the things that give you your strength, your sanity, your stability. I need to know what I'm working with. So that's number 2. Number 3, now we'll go in more detail later, but number 3 is your physical body. Your physical body. And I throw in health with that. Now, physically, you are responsible physically how you're presenting yourself. Essations has what you need to pamper, strengthen, and nurture your hair. Choose from a variety of Essations collections: Tea Tree, Naked, Naked X, and Classic. This collection is an ideal choice for all hair textures. So go to Essations.com and use this code to receive your 15% off your next regular priced item. It's diet, it's exercise, it's part of your health. A lot of women have complaints about certain parts of their body. When you're working with me, I make you face what parts of your body you're having those issues with. And we try and figure out, is that something that you can change? Sometimes it really isn't something that you can work on for various reasons. But if it is something that you can change, then guess what? We're going to work on changing that, because you cannot continue to complain or to harbor on this one part of yourself that you don't like, and it's changeable. You're in control of that portion of your life, which is your body. The next thing is financial. To me, financial health and your health, they go together. They really go together. That's another video, another time. But financially, are you where you need to be? You shouldn't be spending thousands of dollars on clothes and adornments and accessories and things when your finances are crap, so to speak. Okay? A lot of times you may purchase things because you may make you feel better, and that's cool, I think, to reward yourself and to have some things here and there. But when you look around you and you owe more than what you have, you got to stop and look and think, maybe my priorities are in the wrong space. So as a style coach, at the beginning of this video, I said it's more than just clothes, and it really is more than just clothes. So the last thing, number 5, is service. So once again, I have 5 areas of life where you need to invest in yourself. These are things that I've done that help change my life. And like I said, I mentioned that I do it with my clients too, because it helps you make better decisions when it comes to your overall style. When you're feeling good on the inside, it really shows on the outside. Now back to this service. Understanding that life is more than just you is important, because you start to work from a place of gratitude. You start to let go of selfishness. You start to appreciate people around you. And as a woman, a lot of times I see other women having a hard time being able to either compliment someone else or to rally around or champion another woman, because somewhere inside there's this, I am better. No, you're not. You're really not. There's always somebody that looks better than you. There's always somebody that's doing better than you. But if you can just acknowledge that, no, you're good enough, it changes the dynamic. It changes everything. So acknowledging that helps you live a life of service. And that means volunteering or finding something or someone that you can invest your time into that's just purely doing good work. That's it. That's it. So just to go back to the top, there's 5 things you need to invest in yourself that I will say I did, that I invested in myself, that just changed my life for the better. And I've pretty much been in this space for the last 20 years, I want to say. Number 1, spirituality. I reevaluate my faith all the time to make sure that I'm not falling off the mark. I am human. I make mistakes and things like that. Nothing's perfect, but I want to make sure that I am staying faithful. It also gives me my sense of hope, especially for those low moments. My mental capacity. I have depression at sometimes here and there. It has its ebbs and flows, but I've noticed in the last year or so, I just haven't been having those overwhelming feelings of depression. Is because I am not going to let it overcome me, seeking a therapist if that's something you need to do. There's nothing wrong with therapy. Reading certain books that keep you mentally sharp. Surrounding yourself with people who are, to me, always in a really positive space. Those things are important. Surrounding yourself with great energy. Speaking of energy, one of the reasons why I did a drastic change on my hair is because of energy. So that, once again, is another video. Back to this though. Physically, working out. There's various forms of working out. There's running, there's walking, there's yoga, there's Pilates, eating healthy. I'm not saying eat grass all the time, but I am saying making better choices, better for your heart, better for your nervous system. It's better for your sleep patterns, better for your hair, your nails, your skin, just different things like that. You have control of those things. Another thing's financially. What are you doing financially to be stable? Because there is a tomorrow that you need to think about. It also brings different opportunities financially, puts you in different positions a lot of times. And the last thing, of course, is service. Remembering this is not all about you. Now you're probably asking, what the heck does that have to do with style? As a style coach, I don't just work with clothes. Over a period of time, you start to really look at the decisions that you make in regards to your style, and you really take a really good look at your life and realize that they go hand in hand. They really go hand in hand. Jealous people, greedy people acquire so much, and they're never able to give away anything. They're never able to really work with others. They're always trying to one up and do one better. Why? Because they have no service of self to others. They're just trying to accumulate and hold on to themselves. Financially, if you're making these decisions where you're always acquiring everything and you have nothing financially to fall back on, there's a problem. The other thing is physically. If you are either overweight, whether that's 20 pounds or whatever the case may be, and you don't like it. Now, if you like where you are, I'm not talking to you. But if you have things about yourself that you can change, you can eat better, you can drink more water, you can start somewhere. There's a start somewhere. It's not something drastic, but you can start somewhere and you don't and you won't. You got to ask yourself why. And what tends to happen is you'll take clothes and try to cover up and mask certain things when we know that's not the truth. But when you dress a whole woman, it's different. It's different. I work with a different woman when I dress her from the inside out. And mentally, where's your strength? We all have these moments of low periods. But if you have something that you can fall back on, which is kind of the mental and the spiritual part go together. If you have something that you can fall back on those moments where you need more hope or you need to be a bit more faithful, it helps you with your sanity. It helps you with your stability. Those things change the way you function. And it becomes so much easier for me when I've worked with a client over a period of time and really get her to understand these things. And then we start this real, true style process. Oh my gosh, that type of woman is always my ideal client. Always my ideal client. But the thing is, you have to be willing, and you have to be ready. You got to be ready to commit to yourself. You're really investing in yourself. So I just wanted to share some of the things that I did years ago, that changed my life. These are 5 of those things, and I've incorporated them into my coaching business, and it just really has transformed the way women look at themselves, which they're much more confident. They're easier to work with. They make better decisions, and throughout life, they have better opportunities, because now we're dealing with a whole person that is really taking steps to make their lives better and things around them much better. So I just had to share that. So once again, I'm Stephanie Michelle, coach of style, and I guide women on mastering how to customize their style and really show up as the best version of themselves. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and definitely like. If you feel like you want to share, definitely do that. But please subscribe. This channel is where you're going to get lifestyle, style tips, shopping tips, mom tips. Probably not so much marriage tips, maybe every now and then, but this is more of a lifestyle and a fashion page, so fashion channel. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you again for something.